Welcome to Glendale Community College, our Glendale Community College, your GCC. It's a very, very special day. Today is indeed a very exciting day as we go past our 90th anniversary and into our 91st year. Although every day is special at Glendale Community College as we seek to transform and enrich people's lives and ensure that the students, all students who come here, achieve their informed educational goals, this today marks the culmination of a very exciting dream, a vision. Initially, a vision and a dream of a one-stop shop for all student services. And then it expanded to be more than that, to include also instructional space and really be a very special part of our entire Verdugo campus and a part of our full Glendale Community College in Montrose, in Garfield area, and here in Verdugo. But not only was it a dream and a vision, it was thoughtful planning, people putting a lot of time and effort into what was needed to best assure that students would be able to be successful and be supported. It also required a lot of perseverance. It's been a 15-year process between an idea and moving forward. It has required advocacy, working with the legislature, trying to assure with our State Board of Governors and Chancellor's Office that the college received appropriate state funding through the state bonds, and the strong support of our local community through the passage initially of Measure G, which helped support this effort, and then more recently Measure GC, which said we still believe strongly in the value of this college in this community, and we want to support you. So this really is a culmination of a great deal of work. Today, we're going to dedicate and launch the Sierra Vista building, 94,000 square feet. $50 million approximate cost, 9 of our student support services on one floor, 3 instructional programs including anthropology, journalism, and culinary, and in the building 17 interactive and high-level technology-supported classrooms, which you'll get a chance to see in a little bit, 51 faculty offices, a faculty innovation center, and the Learning Commons, which we will start with a little later for our reception, and you'll want to come back as a student because of what you see there added to what we're doing with our library and its connectedness to students and our multiple learning labs throughout the facility. We are indeed honored to have all of you, faculty, staff, community members who are here to mark this special occasion, and I do wish to recognize a few special dignitaries and distinguished guests. First, I'd like to recognize our strong partnership with Glendale Unified School District, and we are fortunate to have them represented here today by their board president, Nairi Nahabedian, and board member Armina Garpetian. And thank you for your leadership in providing the kind of partnerships we have, whether it's dual enrollment, career pathways, constant efforts to make sure our students in the whole of this community are well served. Victoria DeChaglian is representing Assemblymember Laura Friedman and has a certificate, and please come forward and present the certificate.
Hello, thank you all for being here. The Assembly member wishes to be here, but she is in Sacramento at the moment. She is presenting a certificate to Glendale Community College, and the certificate reads, congratulations on the opening of the new student service building, where students will have easier access to services for a smoother path to graduation. The building will be a shared space for students with a passion for journalism, the social sciences, culinary arts, and other fields of interest to work together. We wish you the best of luck in this new venture. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Arta Chakian is here representing Senator Anthony Portantino.
Good afternoon. I am so happy to be back at my alma mater today to celebrate the grand opening of the Sierra Vista building. Senator Portantino wishes he could join you all, but he sends his best. On behalf of the Senator, I'd like to present Glendale Community College with a certificate of Senate recognition. This new building will be a one-stop shop for students to continue receiving important resources while taking classes that will empower them as they travel along their educational journey. I look forward to the continued success of the college and its students. Congratulations.
Mary Hogovaminian is here representing Congressman Adam Schiff. Mary and Congressman Schiff are always there for us whenever we need them and in support of so many of the things we find important and valuable in this community.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Vire, for the great introduction and for your kind words. And I, too, think that the college has always been there for us, and we really appreciate all that you do with our office and for the community. So thank you. It is a pleasure to be here today on behalf of Congressman Adam Schiff. And yet I don't have a certificate. However, I come here with the Congressman's thanks and gratitude to everyone who made this important project possible. So please, let's give all the key players a great round of applause. And on that note, I want to convey the Congressman's gratitude for all that you do, for always being so committed and unwavering supporters to the students. And I know that this is yet another chapter in GCC's life where we will see great things happening for our students. And thanks again for all your support and commitment to Glendale. Thank you.
Jason Maruka is here representing County Supervisor Catherine Barger.
Thank you for having us. The supervisor wishes she could be here, but unfortunately she was unable to attend. So I was just coming here to present the community college with a certificate recognizing their wonderful achievement here in building this new building.
None of this would have happened without the efforts of many, many individuals who are involved with the firms that have assisted us. And I'm not going to cite specific names because there are many in the group who have been involved. And I say to you, and I will say personally, we appreciate it so much. Little Architects, but starting with Spencer and Associates, Jim, good to have you. With all of those representing Spencer and Associates and now Little Architects, please stand up, wave your hands, let us recognize the good work that you have done. A lot of thought and effort in working with our faculty and staff here to really design that which you see before you. Also coming, construction management, those who have overseen the entire process and gotten us to this particular point. Those representing Cumming, please identify yourselves. Carl. You got us there, and you can be proud. We're ready to launch. And then also I would like to recognize members of our Glendale College Foundation. They are the individuals who have come forward from the community to provide their time, their financial support, and to help raise funds for those special projects that we otherwise could not be engaged in without those additional funds. And so with the representatives of our Glendale College Foundation also, raise your hand and be recognized or stand, please. Our community and our region is well served and represented by an outstanding group of lay governing board members, local elected officials, chosen to represent the community and assure that the taxpayer dollars are spent wisely, and also assure that we move forward to provide the education that is necessary for our community and region. And speaking on their behalf, President of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Armine Hakopian.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we do GCC. Isn't this fantastic? I think we deserve a round of applause. Please allow me to welcome you to the launching of this fantastic building, which we now call our Sierra Vista building. I am pleased to say that in 2005, Dr. Vahe Perumian and myself were on the board who voted on this, and Mrs. Anita Gabrielian, stand up Anita, who was on the board, was also with us, and this has been a very, very long journey. At this time, I would like to introduce our board members who are here. We have Ann Ransford, stand up, our Vice President, Dr. Vahe Perumian, who will be here shortly. He's our clerk. We have Mr. Tony Tartaglia. A longtime member, and our newest member is Miss Yvette Davis. And I see our mayor has just arrived. Welcome, Mr. Garpetian. Thank you for being here. Along with Mrs. Gabrielian, Dr. Perumian, and myself, we had Dr. Catherine Burke-Kelly, Anita, as I pointed out, Victor King, and our student trustee, Haik Chilingarian, who voted for this as well. As you know, once you get on boards and councils, one vote is never sufficient. I also have to give credit to Dr. Davitt, because he was sincerely working very hard for this building, and without his vision, this would not have become a reality. And I'm sorry he's not here today to enjoy this, but I'm sure the Davitt family will be here to enjoy it. In reality, this building didn't take off until Dr. Vire and his new administrative team got on board. So, Dr. Vire, thank you to you and to your administrators for carrying the legacy of Dr. Davitt, building upon it, and giving us this beautiful building. Folks, promises made, promises kept. We knew at that time that this building was necessary to provide the best educational opportunities for our students and for those who would help them in the process. However, Sierra Vista would not be a reality today without the help of California voters who voted to pass Proposition 1D. And as a result, and with the support of you, our local voting community members, we were able to pass a $92 million bond measure in 2002. And then the two of the co-chairs who are here today, Ms. Ann Ransford and myself, were co-chairs along with Mary Boger and Ty Vadine. I'm sure some of you will recognize those names. Our students and faculty and staff, management and leadership, our GCC Foundation, and the Board of Trustees at GCC come to you with an immense thank you, because you voted for the passage of Measure G in 2002 and Measure GC last year. You voted to improve the educational opportunities and career options for our students, propelling GCC into 21st century and hopefully beyond. You made their education relevant with the needs of today. Obviously, we are not done building and fixing things yet, and for us to achieve optimum student success, there is a lot more work ahead. Hopefully, you will be here at the openings of future projects. Each and every one of you has made a tremendous difference in the lives of all the shareholders who call GCC home, and I'm one of them. At this time, I'm very proud to introduce our student trustee who's doing an outstanding job, Ms. Colleen Gabri-Masihi. Where are you, my dear?
Thank you for the warm welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Colleen Gabri-Masihi. I'm the president of the Associated Students of GCC, who are my fans over there. I see you guys. I'm also the student trustee on the Glendale Community College Board of Trustees, along with these fantastic leaders behind me. So I'd just like to start off by welcoming everyone to the opening of our new building. This has been a very exciting day for me and my team, who have worked alongside Drew Sugars, who is our marketing director here, to create this fantastic day for you all. This is very excited, and I'm very grateful to be spending this day with members of our community. So On behalf of our students, I would just like to express how really exciting this is for all of us and how grateful we are for all the things that this building entails. I remember for sure my first day here at GCC, it was nerve-wracking and it was scary as it is for anyone walking into a new campus, trying to settle in, find everything, and get the hang of what, where, who, and what everything is doing here. So it's a pretty big campus and it's beautiful, but things might have been scary for some of us coming in. And I know that this new building, being a one-stop shop for students, is going to take and alleviate a lot of that stress and worry away from us. So that's an amazing thing for students to be comfortable walking into campus, knowing where everything is, and this provides just an amazing environment for that. So as students, we are really excited. We are really appreciative of the tireless effort that the architects have put into this. Every design and every little detail really focuses on student needs and what we need to succeed. This building has created, as you've heard, a one-stop shop for us, meaning all of our student services that we need are all located on the third floor, which you guys will see very soon. Streamlining all of these different student services really created an effective layout, and it'll make students' hectic lives just that much simpler, which we really appreciate. So these changes, along with everything that is done for our students, make it clear that GCC is devoted to the innovation of its campus and the progress that it will be implementing throughout the years. And this will for sure be mirrored by the students' success, so it does not go unnoticed. And as students, as a student myself, and as all of our students who are here today, by recognizing our needs and actually implementing things, making changes, we really see that and we feel supported in our journey here to succeed at GCC, and it makes us just want to be here all the more. So one of these most exciting changes for our students is the Learning Commons located on the first floor. And this will be definitely the central hub for innovation and interaction. And it'll be a space that will generate the collaboration of students, which I feel like is going to be one of the most important things that will help us succeed here at GCC. It gives us a space to really engage outside of the classroom environment, and it will lead into our success. It'll give us socialization, engagement, connections, all things that you can't get in a classroom environment where it's very focused on standardized learning. It'll give us the skills that we need to have collaborative relationships with students, with faculty. If we want to grab a coffee with our teachers, we can, and we'll have a space to do that here. And to study with our friends, you'll see an amazing space, very modern, and it'll be amazing for our students and our faculty and our community here at GCC. Most importantly, this building is giving us a community at Glendale College. It's a space for us to really engage with each other. And it's a start of all the great progress that is to come, especially with the recent passing of Measure GC. This is only the beginning of all the innovation that will transform our college to meet the needs of our students. And to me, GCC has proven its priority to be our student success. So I am very excited for all the changes that this will give to students in their lives and how amazing it's going to be for all of us. So thank you.
You've heard reference to the Measure G and Measure GC. For the taxpayers and citizens of the area, please be aware we have a Citizens Oversight Committee that is responsible to assure the taxpayers that we are using the money appropriately as required by state law and under the terms of the bonds. And we have several members of the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee here today, and if you would please stand and be recognized for your service to the college and to the community. Oversight Committee members, please stand. And also, none of this could have happened without the strong leadership of our Director of Facilities, Nelson Oliveira, and his tremendous team of individuals who have worked together tirelessly to get us this point. Nelson, thanks. It's now my pleasure to introduce the mayor of the city of Glendale, Vartan Garpetian, who has joined us. We have a tremendous partnership with the city and one that we're continuing to work on, and most recently that was captured by the fact that from our bond funds we are supporting the development and further efforts to improve the fire training facility that is used by our Verdugo Fire Academy and with the city. And it's partnerships like that that we intend to continue that are about using the resources of the city and the community college to best enhance the needs of our community. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Wire. Thank you, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be here to celebrate yet another grand opening of one of our newer buildings in GCC. Glendale Community College is a community asset. It serves over 22,000 students every year, 22,000 students. And I cannot tell you enough how impressed I am by our board and their leadership, Dr. Wire. I mean, projects like this, they're not easy to come by. It needs a lot of planning. And most important, it needs funding as well. And citizens, you are behind this college, and we support the college. We pass the measures if we need to. But it needs a vision for projects like this to flourish. And there are three governments in Glendale. Glendale City Council, GCC, and GUSD. We are governed by different boards, but we serve the same constituency. We are partners. And council members, we had done some projects in the past with Glendale Unified School District, joint projects. We're building some soccer fields with them. They provided the land, and we're doing the EIR to build new soccer fields. And I'm really looking forward to do a joint project with our Glendale Community College. I think it is a must. It is time for us to come together and do a project together for our community, for our constituency. One more time, I want to congratulate all of you and thank you for the board for inviting me. And I'm sorry I was late. It was kind of a mix-up in our schedule. So with that, I want to thank you all and congratulations to everybody.
Now I would ask the board members to please assemble around the plaque that is presently covered, where we will unveil the Sierra Vista building dedication plaque, which says, "Thanks to the state and local taxpayers of California and Glendale for their support of student success and learning." Anita, please join us. Right there. All right, here we go. Tear the whole building down. Very good. Now, folks, we're going to proceed to symbolically christen the Sierra Vista building with this bottle of champagne. No, I'm not drinking it. We're going to christen the building and declare the beginning of many successful voyages for the future of our students. After we have done that, we're going to open the gangway ropes and ask you to join us in the Sierra Vista Learning Commons, which is on down, and we will guide you that direction for tours of the building. Please note our student ambassadors, crisply dressed in their gray GCC T-shirts and ready to give you a tour. They will lead us on into the Learning Commons, and then they will be assembling on each of our 3 floors so that as you finish in the reception area and want to begin to tour, they will be available to help you on each of the floors learn what we have to offer. And when you are touring the 3rd floor, please take a look at the amazing decorations provided by our associated student government here at Glendale Community College, who sought to give the 3rd floor a promenade deck festive feel for today. So thank you to them very much. Now we will all head over together and dedicate this building.
You can put the gloves and the mask on. No?
All right.